Brad, for Bowling Green, it's been 9 straight against Kent State, 6 of which have been sweeps. So if you're the Golden Flashes tonight, you need to bring a lot of momentum.
Right, Normandy, when you look at the Broncos, you look at what helped them win yesterday. It was a seamless defense. That was 85 digs. You saw 19 blocks from the Broncos. And you also look at their total and balanced attack. You saw 4 players with double-digit kills. Then you look at Logan Case, 57 assists to help out that balanced attack, and it's going to be a big day for Logan Case.
Breathtaking, said BGSU assistant head coach Germain Cerulovic as his reaction to being selected for the Silver Waves Media Power Lunch, the most prestigious lunch in all college basketball, and Cerulovic is one of 75 coaches to attend. This lunch is being held in San Antonio, Texas during the March Madness Final Four, and Cerulovic, just before tip-off tonight, told me he's most excited for the lunch to learn from other coaches and build relationships. Guys, it's no surprise Coker's been involved for you guys. What other players are you going to look to step up in that second half of play? You are now the MAC all-time leader in assists, a record that hasn't been touched since 2024 years, Logan. What an honor that has to be for you.
Yeah.
And lastly, Coach, talk to me a little bit about Hunter. What does his leadership and experience do for the rest of the team? And Brad, for the Falcons, this is their 4th time in 5 seasons that their record has been better than 4-0 in conference play. On the other side, for the Broncos, in the first and second set last night, 5 errors. In the third and fourth set, 17. Guys, it's a big day for all of Falcon faithful here at the Stro. Not only is it the Bill Frack game, but it is also Alumni Day. Bill Frack was recognized just prior to tip-off, and all of program alumni are being recognized at the half. I personally wasn't here to witness some of these amazing athletes, but I happen to know someone who was. Brent?
Yes, Sam.
The play from Pavletsky. How is he orchestrating your offense right now? 153 career triples, 3 here tonight for you, but your talent is so much more than just your stats. Just kind of talk to me about your basketball IQ and your ability to lead this team both physically and mentally. Brad, the Falcons are just looking to continue the success that they've already found so far this season. It's just the 3rd time in program history that the Falcons have had 16 wins in conference play. For the Broncos, 7 tournament titles, and they're just excited because tournament play is where they thrive.
Let's send it down to the diamond of our little crew. That's Sam Momeyer.
And you know, Mason, I don't think rivalries always have to be unfriendly. For these 2 coaches, it was the same logo they wore for 3 years together at Central Catholic before Josh Linke continued his coaching journey, now serving his first year at St. Francis. I can imagine it's going to be strictly business between these 2 coaches on the field tonight, but Josh told me that Greg is arguably his biggest mentor in the world of football. That's right, Mason. John was just a young sophomore on that championship team, and he says this title would be so special to his team, especially his seniors who have overcome lots of adversity and worked extremely hard to be in this position tonight. Coach, your defense has their hands full tonight. What can you say so far about their efforts?
Defense has done a great.
Guys, tonight we have 2 teams that are statistically and fundamentally similar, but their style of play is not only what's at stake tonight. These 2 teams are battling it out for the NLL Buckeye Division title and also the Battle of the Mommy Trophy. This 100-pound and 3-foot cannon trophy is being presented for just the 2nd year in a row. However, lots of play to be completed before either team can even think about any of these awards. Justin? Guys, you mentioned Whitmer really needing to step things up. You might look towards TJ Hutchin, a player that really just does everything right for the Panthers and who's really going to need to lead that line of scrimmage tonight. Now, on the other side of the field and the side of the ball, keep your eye out for Joe Cini, a player that brings a lot of physicality to the Yellow Jackets defense, and right now Perrysburg defense playing lights out. To chat with number 36 sophomore Sloan Foltz before the game, the only girl listed on this Anthony Wayne roster. She talks about how being a soccer player not only helps her translate her skills to football, but also helps her learn a lot of force and power. She talked about some of her favorite parts about being a football player or being a part of Friday Night Lights. But of course, there's some struggles in being the only girl surrounded by lots of guys. Can you blame her, guys? For the Knights tonight, it's been the power duo that they've had to rely on in Raheem Brown and Eli Beal. Something about this duo, they're actually uncle and nephew. Josh Linke tells me they call each other Unc and Neff and that they grew up together. They went from playing Little League football to now playing high school football together. lastly, you're a player that's gotten to play at a Big Ten school. You played in the SEC. Now coming to the MAC, what are some of your favorite parts about this conference? And for this next game, you're playing Central Michigan. Obviously, that's your old program. You transferred from Central Michigan. Talk to me about, is it going to be weird? Is it exciting? Alex, congrats to you and your team in getting back in the win column this past weekend. Kind of talk to me about that next man up mentality that your team is being faced with. As one of the vets on this team, is it hard adjusting to new faces on the field? Hey everyone, my name is Samantha Momeyer. Today, I'm here with the men's basketball team, and we're going to be asking them some very important questions about Valentine's Day. Let's go. Date night, stay in, or go out? What do you think? Is Valentine's Day a real holiday?
No, I don't think so, no. I don't have a Valentine, so that's why.
Valentine's Day, a real holiday. You think so? Mm-hmm. So your ideal date night, stay in, go out. That's all like picnics. Picnic is the common answer. What about you, PJ?
Is it a real holiday to you?
I'm asking you.
Is it a real holiday to you, though?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why?
All right, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Last year's One Day of Giving swept across the country like a powerful front of generosity. So where did the Orange Army make its biggest impact? Let's turn things over to Falcon Nation's very own meteorologist of giving, Jerry Anderson. Jerry, show us where the donations poured in last year. Eric, during your time as a Falcon, what were some of the resources or opportunities that made a real difference in your career?